Tonight at 6, Phantom Zone goes live. No edits, no reruns, just real conversation about the team, the community, and the road ahead. We're not announcing what's coming. You'll have to be there. Phantom Nation, we'll see you live on Facebook and YouTube. Tonight at 6, Phantom Zone goes live. No edits, no reruns, just real conversation about the team, the community, and the road ahead. We're not announcing what's coming. You'll have to be there. Phantom Nation, we'll see you live on Facebook and YouTube. Tonight at 6, Phantom Zone goes live. No edits, no reruns, just real conversation about the team, the community, and the road ahead. We're not announcing what's coming. You'll have to be there. Phantom Nation, we'll see you live on Facebook and YouTube. Tonight at
Good evening, good evening, good evening. We will be going live in about 4 more minutes. So I'm just giving people time to come on. So get you something to drink, get your pencil and paper ready, jump in the comments. You got any questions? I will be back at 6 o'clock and we'll be jumping right into this. Welcome to Phantom Zone.
Tonight at 6, Phantom Zone goes live. No edits, no reruns, just real conversation about the team, the community, and the road ahead. We're not announcing what's coming. You'll have to be there. Phantom Nation, we'll see you live on Facebook and YouTube. Tonight at 6, Phantom Zone goes live. No edits, no reruns, just real conversation about the team, the community, and the road ahead. We're not announcing what's coming. You'll have to be there. Phantom Nation, we'll see you live on Facebook and YouTube.
And I'm back, everybody. All right, it is almost 6 o'clock. Just giving everybody a little bit more time to jump on. So I encourage you, please share this live. Tell your friends, tell your family that we are live in Phantom Zone tonight. This is going to be a laid back one on one. It will be question and answers. For those of you jumping off in the comments, I will be answering questions live. Also, I'll be talking about the team. Basically, what I'm going to talk about tonight will be the team, the community, and our road ahead. So first and foremost, I want to thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us tonight for our episode 9 of Phantom Zone. This is something that I wanted to do so everybody would know exactly who we are and what we are doing. We're not just a bunch of guys that have played football in the past, that just getting out of here and playing backyard football. No, sir, no, ma'am. We are actually putting in the work on Saturday evenings, actually learning plays, learning how to be a team, because that is what we did in high school. Some of our guys, that's what they did in college. They played on an actual team. They learned structure. They learned organization. The camaraderie, the brotherhood. That's what we have here with the Phantoms. You may have seen us before. We were the Camden Phantoms. That was our first year. We had a very good team that year. Yes, true. We didn't win any games, but that was our foundation. We actually put a team on the field. Like to thank Bearden High School. They allowed us to use their facilities for that first year. So thank you, Bearden High School, for allowing us to use your facilities for our first year. Our second year, due to numbers, we're not able to field a team. So year two, we didn't have a team. During that time, I did some self-reflecting, business wise, and I chose to basically restructure. How I do things with the Phantoms. So I renamed us. We are the SEA Phantoms now, Southeast Arkansas. So it's not just tied to Camden. We pull in everybody here in Southeast and really Southwest Arkansas also. We have players that are from here in Camden, players from Fordyce, players from Arkadelphia, Hot Springs, Magnolia, El Dorado. I even have some young men driving all the way from Monroe, Louisiana, and Bastrop, Louisiana, to play with us this year. Believe it's Cotton Valley, Louisiana. I may have that city wrong, and I do apologize. Don't mean to offend anybody, but I think it's Cotton Valley, Louisiana. I'm gonna have a young man coming from that area. Um, these young men, some of them are just playing for the love of the game. They've been out of high school 2, 3 years, some a little bit longer. Some played in college, but they weren't able to enter the NFL draft. But they just want to keep playing for the love of the game. Some of these gentlemen do still have some college eligibility, but they didn't get onto a college recruiter's radar. So this is a way that they can continue to keep their skills sharp and generate film and verifiable stats to give to those recruiters. Let's see. Tonight, again, this is going to be a laid back one on one with me. Again, my name is Ray Barnes. I am the co owner with my wife, Salita, and I'm also the general manager. So all the business aspects go through us. My head coach, Chet Pike, he covers the football operations. So real quick, if anybody would like to join, we encourage you to come out to Ivory Clark. We are there every Saturday from 4 p.m. to about 7 p.m. How you doing, Mr. Brazil? We're there again from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Again, that's every Friday. I'm sorry, every Saturday. Um, just coming out doesn't mean you're committed. You're just coming to look and see exactly what we're building. If you have any questions, then you can, after practice, speak with myself and Coach Pike, and we can answer any questions that you have. But it is still open. Rosters not officially get locked by us until February. I haven't set an exact date yet, but it will be close. Just for the simple fact, our season opener is March 7th. Um, that's really all I really have on that. Let me check comments. I see Mr. Bazell. He's one of the young men here in Camden that is playing for us. He plays on the offensive and defensive line. Mr. Bazell, I'm glad to see you here this evening. Um, don't see a lot of people on right now, but that's okay. Again, I just ask those of you that do come on, just share this live. We are live on both Facebook and YouTube this evening. I just want to have a sit down conversation where y'all can actually ask questions live and I will answer those for you. So, again, I encourage you to go get you something to drink and just sit back and ask any questions you have. Let's talk about training camp. Training camp is going on right now. It is about foundation and not flash. With training camp, that is where you learn us. There is a system that we are building here with the Phantoms. And training camp is where you learn that system. It's not just the X's and the O's, it's also the culture. It's also our standards. It's also why we are operating. That's what you learn at training camp. Again, we are not a backyard football team. We're not just out here on the weekends throwing the ball around. No, sir, no, ma'am. We are actually out here putting in real work. These men are actually getting themselves in football playing condition. These men are actually out here learning football plays, the same plays you see your son, your brother, your nephew uh, on Friday nights. That same son, brother, nephew on Saturdays in college. What you see the pros doing right now on Sundays in the NFL, in the CFL, in arena, those gentlemen that are putting in the work to run a organized play, that's what these young men are doing every Saturday right now in training camp. And I am thrilled with how fast they are grasping the system. Everything is really coming along uh, really quickly. Our language is not hard to grasp. The concepts are not hard to grasp. It's just getting the, I would say, cohesion together, if that's really a word I could use. But it's really that chemistry, getting that chemistry together from the quarterback to the receiver, from a receiver running a route beside somebody else, for the line knowing, okay, I'm blocking this guy this way, so you're going to block this guy this way. D line knows, okay, I'm going here, so I got somebody coming here. Defensive backs know that, hey, I got to be in man coverage. I got to be in zone. This is my area. Everybody is knowing exactly what they are supposed to do. That's what training camp is for. It is not to get out here and so, oh, well, I was the man in high school. I was the man in college. You might be the man then, but this is about the team. Everybody is putting their own personal egos to the side, and they are doing what's great for the team to be better. Um, Again, the veterans that I have coming back, Jerome Mack, Hayes West, Richard Brooks, Luis Gonzalez, Chris Harper, AJ Smith, Lamarcus Jackson, Donovan Payne. Those are my veterans that have came back. Some of the rookies that I have that are really stepping up and accepting what we are trying to build here this third year in operations. Um, Again, from Louisiana, I have Mr. CJ Bias. I have Jacarian Spikes, Mr. Allen. Sorry, that last name that slipped my mind. I'm sorry, Big Al. Uh, right here in Camden, again, I have Mr. Lawrence Bazell. He's actually in the chat right now. Um, who else I got? Keyshawn Nash has came out wanting to play with us. Had Mr. Stephon Evans, had Mr. Tyreek Williams, um, Lamarcus Conway. Um, I'm sorry. I know I get to naming names. I'm gonna forget somebody. Those are just a few of the gentlemen that have been putting in the work every Saturday in anticipation of the season opener on March 7th. Um, Again, I talked about the chemistry. Every practice, the chemistry continues to get better and better. Um, I I want to stay professional in everything I do, but there's sometimes where you just want to just talk. So that's what I'm gonna try and do this evening. And the chemistry these young men are showing and doing every Saturday really amazes me. There is no complaining, there is no grumbling. Everybody is trying to help everybody learn the system. We had some young men that were struggling with the playbook, knowing exactly how to do a certain route combo, knowing exactly where they line up, knowing exactly who they have to block. And first and foremost, I want to thank our on field captains. Again, Mr. Jerome Mack, Mr. Hayes West, Mr. Luis Gonzalez. Thank you, gentlemen. You gentlemen lead by example. There is no big eyes and little U's. Y'all really encompass what the Phantoms stand for. And you gentlemen are really helping this team to grow. And I just want to publicly say thank you to those three captains right there. Because every practice, myself and Coach Pike, we just tell them, okay, we're going to run this play. They get in the huddle, they tell them to play. Before they leave the huddle, they make sure everybody knows exactly what they're supposed to do. That is a leader right there. And again, I want to thank our captains for how they step up and ensure that everybody knows exactly what they're supposed to do. So thank you to the captains. Um, Talked about the playbook and conditioning, and I invited some of the interested players that want to come out. Again, just because you come out doesn't mean you're committed to the team. If you just want to come out and watch the practice every Saturday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., we are at Ivory Clark Park. The address is 828 Visor Avenue Southeast, right here in Camden, Arkansas. Uh, Again, you don't have to be committed to the team. You can just come out, watch. If you want to get in on some of the drills, you are more than welcome. But I do have to warn you, they are in full gear, so they are smacking. I didn't say hitting, I said smacking. So we know that everybody likes to hear in football. That's what they're doing. Uh, for my ladies that will be watching this, um, don't take this the wrong way, but they're not out here titty bumping. They're actually tackling. Okay. I do have to say that because I know some people do get offended with some of the language that us men use. But again, we are actually preparing for March 7th. I'm going to stop right here for a little water break. Um, Again, if you got any questions, put them in the comments. Um, I am here to answer anything you have to say. Okay, well, so no one has any questions, so there's no comments right now. So let's go ahead into the community and a current fundraiser partnership that we have going on right now. The Phantoms are here for the community. Yes, these are adult men that are 18 and up. Some of them have jobs, some of them are looking for work. I'll say it again, and I mean what I said. This is adult football, 18 and up. Some of these young men have jobs, some are looking for jobs. The overall thing that this team provides, it keeps them out of trouble. I am a minister, and one thing I've always heard from my late grandparents up into my adult life, idle hands and an idle mind is a devil's workshop. Simply put, to give somebody too much free time, they'll find a way to get into some kind of trouble. By these young men being involved in something positive, it doesn't give them time to get involved in anything that's negative. That is what this team is built around. We have a partnership with the Camden Bulls youth football team right here in Camden. They are under the direction of Mr. Ron Askew. Everybody might know him better as Fruit. He has been a godsend. Um, he works with me diligently. Any questions I have, I can bounce them off of him. So, Fruit, if you're watching this, I just want to say thank you, sir, for your advice since I started a couple of years ago with this. Again, with that fundraiser, it is not just benefiting us, okay? That fundraiser that we have going with the Camden Bulls more so benefits them than us. Because when you purchase a ticket to the season opener on March 7th, part of that ticket goes to the Camden Bulls. So it helps Mr. Askew and his team of volunteers get more equipment, be able to get the transportation that these young men need to go to their games. It helps get food and snacks for these young people that are out here playing, um, drinks, the officials. If you actually sit down and look at the cost of what it takes to just put on one game and just look at how many games the youth actually have in a season. It really adds up. And most of that money comes out of Mr. Askew and his volunteer coaches' pockets. So by you helping them in this fundraiser, you're helping take the load off of those volunteer coaches. You're helping take a load off the organization as a whole itself. So I just want to encourage you, sir, encourage you, ma'am. If you see a member of the Camden Bulls, if you know someone that plays for the Camden Bulls, support them in their fundraiser and purchase a ticket to the March 7th season opener. The ticket is only $10. That is not a lot. If you go around Camden, you'll spend $10 just getting something to eat, honestly. But again, that fundraiser is to help the Camden Bulls. It helps them get, again, their equipment, their travel, their meals, their officials, their field, getting the field marked. Paint is not cheap. It continues to go up every year. So those little costs, they really matter. Um, Also, when you purchase that ticket, you're showing that you truly support the youth that are coming up. Because again, we say the children are the future. When you support them in something small as their youth sports, because it's not just football that Mr. Askew does with the youth. He also does basketball, and I think he does soccer also. So you got all these sports activities for the youth of Camden and the surrounding area to be a part of. That takes money. And just depending on little Tommy or little Billy or little Danny's parents to come out of their pockets every time they have something going on. With the economy we're in right now, we know money is tight. We see inflation, things are going up. That's what this fundraiser helps them. It helps take the load off of everybody in the long run when you really just look at it. Um, so again, invest in our youth because you are helping them to do something positive that builds character, that builds a sense of self in them. Because you're putting, how should I really say it? When you want to keep somebody from doing something bad, you take it away from them, and there's a void there. So you got to give them something in its place, or else they may not go to A that you took away from them, but what stop them going to C or G or H, and you want them to go straight to B? You have to point them in the way of B. So this is a way that you can help them stay on the right path by investing in them. Everyone that has been supporting the Camden Bulls, I do want to thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, companies that are supporting the youth. You see the value, and I'm not talking about the monetary value. You are seeing the personal value in building up the youth, keeping them involved in positive extracurricular activities because they're going to be strong men of character and decency and men of society as they get older. Um, I'm gonna step away again. I get a little bit more water. Uh, Again, I just want to thank everybody that is commenting. I see Mr. Bazell is in our comments. Yes, sir. And we will be smacking a little bit harder at practice tomorrow. So make sure you bring your pickles out there because you might be cramping when we get through because we're finna turn it up. Um, I also want to mention some of y'all can. I'm not wearing that shirt. Um, our merchandise, it is out now. You can visit RIAH, Raya Inc. Inc. Incorporated. Um, they are doing our merchandise. Our theme uh, is Be Him. We are trying to be like Christ in everything we do. So it's not just the standard of be him, like I'm being the man, but we want to be like Christ because we are running the race to get our own personal crown. So again, we have our Phantom shirts with be him, and then just straight Phantom shirts, as well as our hoodies. If you look on our page, we do have the photos up of that merchandise. Excuse me. That is for sale right now. Again, just reach out to Raya Inc. Again, that is RIAHINC. Right here on Facebook. These are custom made. So once it is made, it'll be shipped directly to your front door. So there's no waiting 7 to 10 or even up to a whole 2 weeks to get it. As soon as the order is placed and paid for, they start working on it right then and they ship it out to you once it is completed. They do great work. I personally have a shirt and a hoodie that I wear out everywhere. When I'm going around Camden, I am a Army disabled veteran. I wear it when I go to Little Rock to my doctor's appointments. Um, and every practice, I'm wearing my hoodie outside. As we know, it is kind of chilly outside, so that hoodie does keep me warm. Be so hot in it sometimes. I got to pull it off because I be sweating. But jumping back into things, talking about the season opener. Uh, you'll have to excuse me because the team we're going to play for the season opener is where I got my start in semi-professional football. We'll be playing the Tri-City Backs under the leadership of Patrick Patterson and Erica Patterson. Um, he is my second cousin. Um, and I started out on his team. I played on the offensive and defensive line. I then moved to one of his assistant coaches, then his general manager, and then his public relations person. That's all before I left Texarkana and moved here to Camden and started my own team a couple years ago. And the Backs are a very solid organization. They have been 11 man football for over 20 something years. They will be transitioning like us into 8 man this year. So it is a new venue for both of us. But the intensity that the Silverbacks come, whether it's 11 man or 8 man, their people come with it. There is rumors and speculation that my good friend and I call him the general has stepped back from playing. He is officially retired. So if it is true that Mr. Miranda Russ has stepped back, um, then his backup, who is stepping up, um, who is also my cousin, um, Shannon Patterson, they call him Ghost. He is a dual threat quarterback. When I say dual threat, he can throw and he can run. So that's another uh, runner we would have to account for. Again, I do not look past the backs. March 7th is going to be a very hard hitting game. As everyone knows, 8 man is faster paced and higher scoring than 11 man, because you lose two offensive linemen and one of your receivers on offense, as well as two defensive linemen and a linebacker on defense. So if you make one person miss, is nothing but green grass ahead of you. So that's why the game is so high scoring. Um, the rules that we play under, we have traditional um, 8 man, like you see our local Arkansas high school 8 man teams play under. In addition to, there are some arena football rules that we play under also. So when you see the high motion runners, you'll be seeing that on the field. Um, Look for uh, some breakout runs from the backfield. Just you're going to see the razzle dazzle plays from teams around the league. Again, just speaking strictly for our March 7th matchup, the backs, they're a team that knows how to run the ball. So that's one thing that Coach Pike is working on with us, knowing how to really uh, fit the run so that we make sure that we cover our assignments. Because again, in 8 man, if you make the right person miss, that's either a bad angle, bad tackle, they're gone. And you just gave up either a big yardage play or you gave up a touchdown. Um, some people don't like 8 man. We are in a transition to 8 man only because of the numbers. And we're excited to play in 8 man this year because you're going to have people coming into Camden from Little Rock with the Arkansas Boats. You're going to have teams coming in from Texarkana, the Tri City Backs. You're going to have teams coming in from West Memphis, the Memphis Brawlers. You're going to have teams coming in from Jonesboro, the NEA Reapers, Northeast Arkansas Reapers. Um, they're going to show you football, and it's going to be hard nosed football. Again, 8 man is faster paced football. So if you blink, you are going to miss something. So it's going to be a journey that we're going to be on. And I invite you to come along for the ride. Because again, this is new for us and it's new for this area because we've all been used to seeing 11 man from the local high school plays 11 man. We have SAU um, in Magnolia right down the road, 11 man. Uh, really, all the high schools around here are 11 man. We don't really hit 8 man until you go to, I think the closest 8 man school to us would be Strong. But everybody around here really knows 11 man football right now. So bringing in 8 man, it's going to take a while to get adjusted to it. But I'm excited. The team is excited because the opportunity to really be explosive and high impact is there. All right, we're gonna reset one final time and get some more to drink before my mouth gets too dry. Again, I invite you to jump in the comments, but any questions you have for me. I want to thank everybody for staying with us for this episode 9 of Phantom Zone. Again, if you are watching on YouTube, actually to like and subscribe to the channel because you never know who we're going to have on for Phantom Zone. We might have the captain's on. We might have our head coach on. Might be just random players. I might even pull in another team owner just to sit and talk. So you want to stay on top of what we're doing behind the scenes. Excuse me, to see exactly who we are and what we're doing. Again, like and subscribe to this channel here on YouTube. If you're watching me on Facebook, actually just to follow the page. We try and keep everybody up to date with what we're doing. Again, our Phantom merchandise is out. Raya Inc. RIAHINC on Facebook is doing our merchandise. We have Phantom shirts and hoodies. They are in our blue, heather gray, and black colors. We have the uh, fundraiser going with the Camden Bulls right now. So if you know any youth players that are playing for the Bulls, or if you know any of the volunteer coaches, I ask you to get with them and support them in their fundraiser. They are selling season opener tickets. They are $10. And part of that goes towards helping them get equipment, travel, uh, meals, field, officials. That's what you are helping them when you purchase one of those tickets. Jump into the last part of what we have going. Then I'll let you all get back to your evenings. Just once again, just talking about the merchandise. Again, RIAHINC, Raya Inc. Is doing our merchandise. I will put up a post on Facebook once I come off this live so that everyone can visit their page to order whatever merchandise is they want, t-shirts, hoodies. And again, when you purchase from Raya Inc., you are supporting a local small business. I'll say it one more time. When you purchase from Raya Inc., you are supporting a small business that is right here in your own backyard. And that's what we really want to do. We are not just here for the Phantoms. We want to actually give back and help others to grow. That's why the fundraiser with the Camden Bulls. Yeah, you're coming to a football game, but you're supporting the youth by purchasing that ticket. When you purchase the merchandise, not a single penny comes to us. I'll say that one more time. When you purchase merchandise, not a single penny comes to us. You are fully supporting that small business when you purchase the Phantom merchandise from them. Again, I just want to thank everyone that has joined me this evening. Again, I didn't want to take up a whole lot of time. I'm still trying out a lot of new systems here because you go back on YouTube to our episode 1 to now, you'll see how we have actually grown in what we do. And I am just appreciative of the support, the love, the keep goings that we have gotten. We're just going to continue to go higher from here. Just a quick few things that I'm going to get off of here. Again, if you are interested in just seeing what we are putting on the field, I invite you to come out any Saturday to Ivory Clark Park, 828 Visor Avenue Southeast, right here in Camden, Arkansas, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's when we'll be practicing. Uh, you don't have to be committed to the team to come out and watch. Any questions you have after practice, you can get with myself or Coach Pike. We'll answer those questions for you. Um, February 21st, we will be doing some preseason action, if you would like to call it that. The Arkansas Boats in Little Rock, Arkansas, will be hosting a jamboree. Um, on February 21st, and we will be a part of that. If you follow their page, again, that's Arkansas Boats. Arkansas Boats, BOLTZ, as in zebra. Um, they are announcing what all teams are in the jamboree. So just a chance for us to really get acclimated, get used to playing 8-man football. So again, we are excited. We're looking forward to a great season. Hope to see everyone here in Southeast Arkansas pack the stands at Coleman Stadium here in Camden, Arkansas. Our games are not going to be late because again, we are 8-man football, so it's faster pace. We're going to kick off at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and by 6:30 at the latest, unless something dreadfully happens, then you'll be back at the house. So again, start at 4, and 2.5 hours later, the game is over. That's how really fast paced 8-man football is. So you can enjoy the game in the afternoon and still have time to spend time with your family, go see a movie, go out to dinner if you would like to. But again, I just want to thank you all for your time. This has been Phantom Zone episode 9. Tune